What's up, guys? Welcome if this is your first time. If not, welcome back. Good to have you, good to see you, good to talk to you. Today's video is going to be me reacting / talking about some emo music. It's 2000 to 2007, 8 is really when the emo music just hit home for me. It's such a great thing to look back on it now and still have the great feelings that I do about it. And I am in my bedroom, because I feel like what better place to listen to emo music than in your bedroom, where you listen to it the most. I was super passionate about music back in the day as I am right now. So let's just jump into it. Let's see what we got. First off, My Chemical Romance will always and forever be one of the greatest bands ever. I was never a diehard My Chemical Romance fan, but I'll tell you what. Oh my god. But I'll tell you what. Every single song of theirs was a bop, okay? Every single song. Like, in my prime youth years, this is the music that really just like, emo kids know what I'm talking about. It's just every single time you hear something from back then, it's like, I remember sitting in my bedroom, all of my walls covered in posters, and just listening to this music and just being like, this is the only thing that matters. This music just spoke to me so much. Okay, let's keep going. That's such a good song. I still jam to that song in the car. I remember going into Hot Topic when I was a kid and seeing that they had the actual dress up for sale, and I wanted that so bad, but I was like 13 or 14 and the dress was like $80. So that wasn't happening for me, but I remember seeing that a lot. Six Seconds of Summer I was not into. They weren't hardcore enough for me. But I could be wrong. I never got into them, so I don't know this song. Wait a minute. I do not consider this emo. What? They play this in like Hot Topic, or not Hot Topic. They play this in like Hollister. That one, yeah, no. 6 Seconds of Summer, I don't know if I'd consider that. No. Another one I was not into is Pierce the Veil, because I don't really care for the really high-pitched singing, which I know is like so popular with emo music, but I didn't really like that. The reason that I liked Fall Out Boy was because Patrick has a voice that is distinctive, and I feel like a lot of the bands just sounded really high-pitched, and it wasn't my thing. I don't know. If I can't even sing that high, I don't like, I don't know. But I'll tell you what, this look right here though, this look was so cute. This is exactly what, like, if you were a girl, you wanted a boyfriend that looked like this. And if you were a boy, you cut your hair and you fit your tight legs into them skinny jeans to look like this. And you cannot tell me I'm wrong. You cannot tell me I'm wrong. That long hair that's like uncut. Yeah, that was a look. Well, duh. What a good song. This will always be top. Just because it was a whole different thing, man. Like, Panic at the Disco was theatrical. They were interesting. They set themselves apart, and their music sounded different, while also still being like super relatable for the time, because back then any music that was relatable as a teenager is, I guess, considered emo, except it had to be a band style. But like for them to have this video and the song, like, I think it really made that song stick out more, because if the video wasn't there, probably a lot of people wouldn't remember, who were not emo, I'm saying. A lot of people wouldn't remember that song. It's a good song. What a song. What a song. Like, Fall Out Boy just gets me in the heartstrings, you guys. I saw them in Atlanta. I saw them in Atlanta, and it was the best show I've ever seen in my life, besides Ariana Grande, because that's a whole separate thing. But like, for a rock show, it was so good. Like, I remember I took my best friend with me, and like, oh man, we just drove down there. Well, my stepdad drove us down there, but because we were teenagers, but we drove down there, and it was like just magical, the whole thing. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'll remember it for the rest of my life, and it was like such a magical moment, because you have these people. Like, it was the first time that I had somebody where I was like really, really into, like a fan, like a diehard fan, and I saw them live, and I was just like, this is not real life. Oh my God. It was crazy. I cried. I was a baby. Yes. Hayley Williams is a powerhouse. Like, if nobody's ever heard her sing acoustic, you're missing out in life. Like, they could have been way bigger than they are now, I think. I think if they would not have moved to pop, which I get the point, because more people are into pop than they are into like punk music now, I guess. It was definitely a thing of the past, but I feel like they could still be rocking it. And this hair though, Miss Thing, this hair, I wanted this hair. I wanted this hair. I would have killed for this hair. Just saying. AFI. I never listened to AFI, but I do remember their Miss Murder song, and that was a really good one. But I was never really into AFI, so I'm gonna skip that one. Bring Me the Horizon. I love this. I wasn't like, I never listened to Bring Me the Horizon, but his whole style of singing is just like, it really gets me. It's very emotional and not really forced and just like raspy. And can we just say that this guy's hot? He's fine. This is that kind of band that when you see them live in like a really intimate kind of setting, like maybe 100 people, that's one of those shows that like you'll remember, because it's so just emotional, and like, oh, I could just feel myself like really, really getting it to this song live, you know, just really feeling it. Dude, if you don't know who Blink-182 is, you're not listening to music. Yeah, Blink-182, obviously. I know this song. Such a good song. And I love the music behind it. Like, if you remove the voice from the song, just the melody in the back is just so like haunting. I love it. Another My Chemical Romance video, obviously. I remember this song very specifically because it made me feel like a rebel. And I feel like everybody was just like, yeah, we're teenagers, like, you. Oh yeah, that was a good song. I feel like they're missing a lot of really good My Chemical Romance songs, because these are the ones that you heard on the radio, but dude, there were so many that were just, oh, A1. I love it. Sleeping with Sirens, another one that I was definitely familiar with, but I wasn't like a stan for, just because, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the voices. I like a deeper voice. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like on Sleeping with Sirens. This was such a fun video to film. I loved it so much. It's definitely the breakdown music. Anytime I just really want to get there, or get there, gotta do the emo music, always. I hope that this was really nostalgic for you emo babies out there. I miss that time so much. I miss the hair, I miss the clothes, I miss the music, everything. It really just made me who I am. It really did. I would love to have a convo with just all my emo babies out there. All right guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, I don't know. Thanks for hanging out with me in my room. It's weird. If you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my beautiful tag right here. And yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.